Hey all, Dwarflord here. You've heard by now that Classic Era is dead, right? Well, not if you've been watching my videos, because then you'd know that it's not dead, and there's a lot going on. Raids, PvP, leveling, all that stuff. It's my Dwarf Warrior here on White Main Classic Era, which is a pretty popular Classic Era server. But when I log in, there's no queue time or anything like that. You just log in, no problem. However, for the first time in the last year or so that Classic Era has existed, there's been a queue time. I'm gonna post a screenshot here. A queue time, but it wasn't on White Main, and it wasn't on Mancrick, the two most popular Classic Era servers. It was on a role-playing server, Bloodsail Buccaneers. And on this server, even though they say low population, there's at times a ton of people on this server hardcore leveling up. Okay, so let's log in to Bloodsail Buccaneers. This is Classic Era, not seasonal. It's Classic Era. So go to Bloodsail Buccaneers, and I'm gonna make another Dwarf Warrior. I'm gonna level up a hardcore Dwarf Warrior here. Dwarf Lord. All right, we're in. Let's do it. What? Who took my name? You bastard. Okay. So my warrior's name is Malik, and so this is going to be Malik. It's pronounced Malik, except it's like Mal hardcore Malik. Cool? All right. So let's see how many people are on. Nude dude. There's another person here. All right. Let's see how many people are on here. Okay. Okay. So there's a lot of levelers here. Let's just do 1 to 10. How many people are 1 to 10? 46 people. 1 to 10. Look at this. Okay. 11 to 20. Oops, that was 1 to 20. I can't type. 11 to 20. 46 people. Also 11 to 20. Look at all these people leveling up. 21 to 30. 21. Okay, there's less because this is hardcore. If you die, you delete. At least that's the honor system. 31 to 40. 13. Got a Razor Friend crawl group here. Most people don't live this long. 41 to 50. Okay, most people died. So this is a fantastic leveling server. But the deal here is that if you die, you're dead. So I'm gonna be leveling a character on this server because check this out. So check this out real quick. This is the Classic Era Discord for Classic Era. And if we just scroll up here a little bit, this is where we see the screenshot that I posted. And it's from a hardcore challenge tournament and stress the servers on December 12th here. If we go down a little bit here, we have Classic Hardcore. And I actually wasn't aware of this until a little while ago. Looks like I commented here on December 3rd, saying I'd want to maybe interview some of these people. But let's go to the top. November 30th. This channel was made, and it says that Classic Hardcore is alive and flourishing on Classic Era. We are a community of passionate WoW players taking on one of the most difficult and immersive challenges the game has to offer, reaching level 60 without dying and with no outside help. If you die, you delete. And you know, this is the community that inspired the Soul of Iron buff in Season of Mastery. And they hosted the Road to Ragnaros event where they got to level 60, grinded the Prebis, and down the buffed Ragnaros on 1 life characters. Pretty cool, huh? And you know, I'll let you read this all on your own. But if you get to level 60, you get added to their Hall of Fame leaderboard, and they have their Discord here, Classic Hardcore. You got to download this add-on that announces when you die to the guild. And yeah, they're on Bloodsail Buccaneers. They have all these different guilds, and on December 15th, which is tomorrow. Sorry for the last minute video on that, but they only said yesterday, so they're not giving me much notice to make a little video about it. But they're kind of doing, they're calling it Classic Fresh Day, where a lot of people are going to be leveling on Bloodsail Buccaneers. So if that interests you, it starts at 1 p.m. Eastern or 10 a.m. Pacific. But you can do it at any time. You can start now. You could start on the 20th or whenever. You can start whenever. There's people leveling all the time. But it's going to have a big push on that day. So join in if you want. I said, I'll join. It's a really cool time for Classic Era. More and more people are coming back to this game. More and more every day. On White Main, the 40-man raid signups have 60 or 80 people signed up sometimes. And like, there's just so many people. More and more guilds are forming, raid teams, groups forming up. It just keeps growing. PvP. We're going to be doing Alterac Valley, which we have the population for, but usually we do Warsong Gulch. We're going to be doing Alterac Valley games because there's the hardened snowballs. It's going to be really fun. And yeah, we do PvP, and there's ranking. In fact, there was a little ranking issue where a week didn't calculate, and it took Blizzard a while, but they fixed it and they made a blue post. So if you're interested in Classic Era, White Main is an awesome server. So is Mancrick. White Main is a PvP server, a little more hardcore in the PvP and PvE realms in terms of like speed running raids. But Mancrick is great for leveling and doing raids as well, if you want to be a bit more casual. And then the hardcore community on Bloodsail Buccaneers. Lots of awesome stuff. Questions? Post them in the comments below. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked what you saw, please comment and subscribe, and I would love to chat with you. I'm streaming now most evenings on YouTube Live here right on this channel, so pop in and say hello. Dwarf Lord out.